The new ban list has just been dropped in-game right now. Gia notified me that there was a ban list. I did not freaking believe her. And here we are with a $100 giveaway on this video. Like, subscribe, comment. You'll be entered in the $100 giveaway. Boom. Now, we are going to be hopping into the ban list reaction right now. And also, you should know that we're going to have more exclusive leaks this Sunday on twitch.tv/Dkayed. Will any of the ban list changes coincide with the leaks? Well, possibly. Let's go. All right. Cards to be unlimited. Pankratops. I said Pankratops could become unlimited. And boy, did so many paper players attack me. They're like, what the hell? You don't know what the hell you're talking about. I don't know what's wrong with Pankratops and paper, but I think it's good for Master Duel. The usage stat shows that dinos are using it at 1. They don't even care about it at 2. Sky Striker are mostly not using it, but when they do use it, they do like it at 2. Zodiac, in a relevant deck right now, really likes it at 2. Okay, not a big deal. And what's good about this is that this helps out. I almost spoiled myself. This helps out going second, and we all know that going second needs help in Master Duel on the real ranked ladder. As for the theme festival, going second's actually better because of Crusadia being that prevalent. Now, let's keep on going down. If you didn't know, this special summons onto the field for free. Level 7, you could synchro with it, do whatever you want with it. Also, quick effect, tribute itself, pop a back row or a monster, that's great. Now, Memories of Hope. Isn't this a Numeron card? Holy crap. We have Numeron footage that you're going to be seeing from the tournament. Mad Lad, also known as Dkayd's son, was playing Memories of Hope. Numeron mostly doesn't even play it because, you know, it could be really bricky. If you have all 4 of your Numerons on the field, you draw 4 cards. It's nuts when you resolve it, but it doesn't help you get your Numeron field spell out and your Numerons on the field. It just makes you, you know, it's going to actually be good turn 1, especially in a tournament where you're going to be forced to go first, summon your Numerons, draw 4, maybe draw 4 different hand traps. So, okay, make a Numeron a more balanced deck, I guess. That's kind of weird. Let's look at more updates. Memories of Hope. All right, and yeah, TCG, OCG, it's not hit at all, where Pankratops still limited to 1 in both. By the way, OCG is the one that runs the game of Master Duel, so our list should be closer to what's going on in OCG, yet they unlimited Pankratops for us, but not for themselves. Scapegoat, what is this card even doing? This card, impossible to exist in Duel Links. 4 sheep tokens. Gravekeepers, what the heck is Gravekeepers doing with? You can't like do anything with the tokens. Can't be tributed for a tribute summon. You also can't summon other monsters the turn you activate this card, but you can normal set. Okay, that's a big deal. All right, let's go. More. Scapegoat. Danger Jackalope to 3. Wow. This is interesting because Dangers, I will tell you now, is a card that's the card type is going to be very good with Tearlaments. Tearlaments are coming soon. That's all I could say. They are coming soon. Very soon. And Dangers being played in them is going to be very good because they will trigger their effects to fusion summon. Also, they have a draw engine in them. You discard a card from your hand. If you don't discard the Danger itself, you get to draw a card and summon it. It's nuts. And the Danger engine also made it so a card like Curious was banned in the TCG. This is banned because of Dangers, because it's much easier to summon the Curious with 3 monsters, same attribute, but different types, thanks to the Dangers, and then you could send any card you want from the deck to the graveyard, like Snow, which was also banned in the TCG. But Konami Japan thinks it's okay. All right, I think no other Dangers are hit. If we look at this real quick, I think the Dangers are fully unlimited now. And for TCG, limited to 1. Jackalope, limited to 1. TCG does not like it so much. Okay. Moving on. Double Iris Magician. This is good for Pendulum Magician, and they do deserve this because they just lost a card. They lost their Starving Venom. It had to go to it's limited to 1. They had it at 3. They're playing it at 3, and now they could play their Iris at the max copies. The majority were playing it at 2, 86% of successful decks getting diamond or win streak and are top in tournaments. All right, great, good for them. I do think they need the support. What else is hit in their deck besides that? I think they would never, they leave the Astrograph and the Chronograph and the Luster. I mean, you know, some people are using that. Those would probably be good to just keep at where they are. But the Iris was a good hit, unhit that is. Now let's keep on going. Salamangreat Gazelle. Limited to 1 in Japan and TCG. This makes me very happy for new players because this is probably the best option for a new player hopping into Master Duel because of the Burning Spirit structure deck. If you're hopping into the game right now, or you're new, or you don't know what to play, this, I would say you should invest in the structure deck Burning Spirits. It's giving you a very powerful card. Where's the Signet Mining at? Did I skip it? Signet Mining, 3 of that. You got Heat Soul, and now you're getting 3 Gazelles. This is great. This is wonderful. And then building this off the structure deck goes right into the best deck on the tier list, Mathmech. So right away, you go into Mathmech, you get this 3 Signet Mining, get a Heat Soul just from the structure deck. So after you duel Salamangreat, you could then migrate over onto the better deck, which would be Mathmech. You could also play Mathmech in Salamangreat. So very good on Konami. Good, good, good. Great. I like Salamangreat a lot. Moving on. Cursed Eldland. Okay. We're going to help out Eldlich a bit more. Believe it or not, Eldlich is not the problem. The Floodgates are the problem, and they've been limiting some of the Floodgates, and now the new Floodgate user is Runic. So Runic has taken the crown for who's going to be abusing the Floodgates, and so Eldlich is, I guess, more okay to come out. And I don't think Eldlich could win against Runic no matter what. It's just like an impossible 0% win rate matchup. So with Runic being prevalent, I do think that the Eldlich deck could be loosened up a bit as long as they don't come back hard with the Floodgates. Let's go, let's go. This searches your Eldlich cards, by the way. Cards be semi-limited. Okay. Grass looking green. Oh no. This was one of the biggest different things about Master Duel compared to TCG and OCG was that we had so many 60 card decks. I'm going to tell you why this got hit. It got hit because of Tearlament. Tearlament hit it, but Dkayed, you're saying they unlimited danger for Tearlament? Yeah, they want to sell Tearlament, but they don't want Tearlament to be too broken. Grass looking green at 3 with Tearlament would be a freaking mess. Normally, Grass would not be good in a mirror match because you're both playing 60 cards. You mill your deck until you're equal to your opponent's deck size, but in a mirror match of Tearlament, them going first, they're going to be missing half of their deck anyway. They could very easily mill 8+ cards on the very first turn. So even when you're playing the mirror match, this would just be too good. Too good, even in the mirror. It's disgusting. If we look at all the decks that are hit by this, though, wow. I mean, Dragon Link's going to cry. 80% were playing it. 62% at Emancipator. A lot of Shadow decks were in. Shadow loved the grass looking green. This is crazy. Oh my. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. And, you know, there was also just funky stuff, just like Thunder Dragon. And, wow, look at all of these illegal decks now. And this looks diverse, right? Look how different. Light Swarm, Thunder Dragon, Emancipator, branded Predaplant. Yeah, if it weren't for Tearlament, I'd be like, this is not cool. Not cool. Limiting the diversity in Master Duel is what this is doing, being semi-limited. Does it completely kill the 60-card decks, though? I guess if you want to be desperate, you could play Left Arm Offering now. Left Arm Offering, just give up your left arm, and then you could add the grass looking green. You got to banish everything. You can't set cards this turn. All right, moving on. That's a huge... There can only be 2? What? Wait, there can only be 1... has been semi-limited. What the? I'm happy about this. As you can see, most used in Runic, the new Floodgate deck. And this is great. It would have been greater if it was even more hit. Let's type in the word Floodgate, and it's already sorted by most popular Floodgates. Look at that. The #1 most popular Floodgate, and I guess I'm already spoiled that it's not getting banned like I think it should. Yeah, it should. There can only be 1. There can only be 2. Skill Drain at 2, Rivalry at 2, Anti-Spell at 2, Goes and Match at 2. These are all the most popular Floodgates. The only other way to go from here is to start limiting them to 1. Summon limit is kind of popular all the way down here on the Floodgate list, the most popular cards being used. But okay, all right. Any hit on Floodgates, I'm happy for that. And this coincides with Eldlich being a bit unlimited. Let's keep on going. Dimension Shifter. I'm gonna have to say it again. I'm gonna have to do it again. Tearlament is why this got semi-limited. So far from this ban list, they are helping Tearlament, and they're also making sure Tearlament's not going to be too good. This makes it so everything is banished. Tearlament do not want to be banished, and actually, I guess I'll drop a little bit of a hint. The leaks that I'm going to be giving out on the next stream on Sunday, the next deck I'm unveiling, every leak every week, by the way, is going to be better than the last week, and this is for the February pack. Dimension Shifter pretty much kills the deck I'm unveiling this Sunday, which I've been playtesting a bunch. It's a very good deck. I do think it's going to be on the tier list. I can't say it'll be tier 1, though. The deck, after I announce after this from the leaks, will, I think, probably better than the deck I'm about to announce it this week. I don't want to get too crazy here, but let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. So, very good. D-Shifter, D-Shifter. Oh, boy. Infernity Launcher to 2, same as OCG. And I remember looking at Infernity recently. The Infernity cards are pretty much fully unlimited now. I was talking about how back in the day that they were the OG tier 0. I'm gonna fire a developer right now. Gia, fire dev, what is this? The site's crashing. Okay, we're good. Infernity Archfiend, limited to 1 TCG. And it's been at 3 in Japan. I guess they don't really care. Okay, back in my day, they would set 3 barrier. This had to get limited to 1. And damn. Okay, Infernity. Why not? Conquistador. Even more help for Eldlich. There can only be 1 semi-limited. And Runic is the main abuser of the Floodgates. So you know what? I'm for it. And Eldlich is also really techable. So if you wanted to get back to tacking Eldlich into some non-Eldlich deck, Conquistador is one of the best cards you want to be tacking with your Eldlich. Very good. This is non-targeting poppage, pop anything on the fields. I think a card like this is healthy, but the non-interactive part of Floodgates, that's what makes Eldlich unhealthy. Keep on going. Cards be forbidden. Oh my Jesus. Union Carrier. Banned. And you know where I'm going with this? No, I'm not going to say Tearlament. I'm actually going to say Spright. This has to be because of Spright. Oh, Dkayed, you don't know the Dragon. I know the Dragon Buster. Yes, it's because of Dragon Buster, but we've been having Dragon Buster the whole time, which has not been. It's been being abused in Adamancipator, which they hit Adamancipator by putting Block Dragon down to 1. What you do is you Union Carrier 2 monsters of the same type or attribute, and then all you need on the field is a Dark or a Dragon to equip your Dragon Buster, not just from the deck, but also from the hand, and then your opponent can't use the extra deck, and Spright was about to abuse the hell out of this. And believe me, TCG and OCG did not know about this. Japan did know about this because we were going to 100% abuse this. 2-card Spright combo, boom, you're done. You're going to get hit up by the Dragon Buster. And you know what? If you stay till the end, I'll actually show you. This is crazy. I have the combo of actually, I was getting ready for it. I was ready to debut Union Carrier and Sprites, but now I'm going to have to scrap it. Well, okay, well, maybe I'll show you that later. Maybe if I remember. So very good. I'm glad that this is banned, but sometimes when we ban and limit, there's collateral damage, like the grass being hit because of tier limits before they come out. The Union Carrier, surely there's collateral damage of decks that were using it in a healthy way. A, B, C. I mean, this was not toxic use of Union Carrier in any way whatsoever. It would search the orbital would then get you the Galaxy Soldiers, then you'd be able to make your Cyber Dragon Infinity or your Infinite Track Riverstormer to search for your Therion. This just nerfs the deck, and this deck's already not that good. What the heck? I had a lot of fun playing this deck. A lot of people just invested in this deck, and what? Now they just get their UR Union Carrier CP back, but then this is probably enough to be not even wanting to be playing this deck you invested in that already wasn't top tier. So that's a huge downside. Yeah, and you know, I don't know what can Konami even do about that. because it's already crazy enough they give you pretty much they give you a full refund on the card itself, but not the whole deck that the card made. All right, we'll keep on going. Is there more? There's no way there's more. Totally awesome. What the heck? Wait, Spright got Union Carrier and Totally Awesome banned. Tearlament got Grass semi-limited, Danger unlimited, D-Shifter semi-limited. What the heck? But Dkayed, I thought Tearlament was better than Spright. Well, you thought wrong, because Tearlament is not better than Spright until it gets the Ishizu cards, which you don't get much later, probably 3+ months later after this actually comes out. And the fact is, with Tearlaments for TCG and OCG, this only overcame Spright when the OCG banned Totally Awesome and the TCG banned Ronin Totem. So this completely, I don't know, what the heck is Spright going to even be tier 1 on release now? What? I mean, Spright still does really well in Japan, but I really did not think they would do this. I mean, is there a water deck enjoyer somewhere in the comments that's upset about this? Marincess would be able to summon it. Shark was summon it. Kragan Control. You know, they they abused the Gozen match, so, you know, too bad on that. But, I mean, this was not that big of a deal itself. This is not toxic until it was going to be used in Spright. Now, real quick, you may be thinking, why is Spright different than all these other decks that could summon it? The problem is that the Spright Elf was able to re-summon the Totally Awesome back on the fields. So the Totally Awesome would tribute itself to negate and steal a card face down, and then you would Spright Elf re-summon the Totally Awesome back on the fields. And because Totally Awesome's kind of old, right? It is not a hard once per turn. You could use it again. You can negate twice in one turn, negate and steal twice, thanks to the Spright Elf. Spright Elf also making it untargetable. It's nuts. It's nuts, and wow, crazy. What do you think? Should they have hit the other Toad instead, like TCG? Because Ronin Totem is how TCG did it, and now we're following Japan because, you know, Japan does make our ban list. Wow. I mean, they did it preemptively. Wow, 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 wow. All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh, full changes. Full changes. Spright. These two hits are from Spright. Locked you out of the extra deck. I'm happy. This is gone for that. I'm sad for ABC. Spright being hit preemptively. Wow, okay, you know, they've been hitting decks preemptively, and then I will show you the Spright combo that they hit, so stay tuned for that. And also remember to do the giveaway, as I'm going to be reviewing the full changes again right here real quick. Grass because of Tearlament, but the diversity of the 60 card decks is now going to probably cease to exist. I even really liked Witchcrafter with the usage of Grass, and now Witchcrafter is not going to be as good. That makes me sad, because if I type in not released, there were more Witchcrafter cards coming that I had so much fun with playtesting, and now no Grass. There can only be one. Maybe should have gone to one. This is good that it's semi-limited good. Shifter, you know, this is a Floodgate-ish card that, you know, many people see this as an auto win if you open it at the start of the duel. And the next, you know, I'm just going to drop a little hint. No one watches this far in the video anyway. The next deck I'm unveiling gets killed by this. But the deck after, in 2 weeks, the deck after I'm going to unveil uses this, all right? Don't spread that information. Keep it between me and you. Launcher, going up to 2. Conquistador to 2, good. On limits, going second better, and maybe Sky Striker will enjoy this, and ooh, maybe I could even put this in the deck I'm going to be unveiling on Sunday. I was actually thinking about it. And Salamangreat, good for new players. Also, you know, just a good deck. This is great. This is great. Now, let me show you the power of what Spright was going to be, and no one knows this. Not TCG, not OCG, but I mean, Konami had to know, right? So thank you, Flounderies Nuts, for this replay. Thank you. All right. All right. Beaver summon Beaver, it's like the Deep Sea Diva. We go into the gigantic Spright, and right away, your opponent cannot Nibiru you now. You're Nibiru proof. We're going to summon the Swap Frog, summon the Ronin Totem from the deck to the grave, special summon the Spright Blue, grab the Jet. We're then going to make the Spright Elf, summon the Frog from the graveyard to reactivate its effect. We're going to banish the Ronin Totem, and just like this, we have an untargetable, Totally Awesome. During the opponent's turn, negate a card, and then if they have a monster, we could then reborn it to then negate another card, and this is where the brokenness comes in. This is where we get broken. We're going to grab the Spright Starter, special summon from the deck, the Carrot, which can negate an impermanence right now if you wanted to. You're not really going to be doing that. And then, boom, are you ready? This is what they banned, okay? This, not cool. Locked out of the extra deck, double negate, couldn't Nibiru mate, untargetable on the Totally Awesome. So if you open up Impermanence next turn, can't imperm the Totally Awesome, and what are you going to do about not being able to use your extra deck? So this is what, 2-card combo, and it is many other 2-card combos could go into this. So I'm happy they did at least the Union Carrier, only because this was going to be broken. I did not want to deal with this myself. But the Totally Awesome, I don't know, maybe I was kind of excited to play full power Spright on release in Master Duel, but Japan Konami was not excited for that, and we're all still going to buy the deck anyway. This actually makes me even more excited to playtest even more, because all my months of playtesting have been with Totally Awesome being legal. So now I have to scratch all that, replay test, replay on the simulators online, and that'll be a fun thing to do. So remember, giveaway. $100 giveaway. Like, subscribe, comment. Don't forget for the Sunday stream where I'm going to unveil more leaked cards. And also in tomorrow we'll know if the Duel Links leaks are real. So the Duel Links leaks, if they are real, which are from the same source of my leakage, then we'll know that my leaks for Master Duel are even better. And I've been hearing more and more from the skeptics that these leaks are actually real, because even more information was added to Duel Links. So now the skeptics are even saying, oh crap, Dkayd's leaks are real. But we only know until the pack comes out, and also with the Duel Links update. And that's enough of this video. We are out. Thank you very much. Goodbye.